Hello, myself Sunil R Nair. Here, basically, we are discussing about one topic, that is currencies handles, currencies dependencies. So this is actually very dangerous topic, basically you can say. And in this, basically, the topic is currencies dependency, and currency dependency comes under earthquakes. And earthquakes basically says that basically that is a stable data and unstable data. Stable is not earthquake, unstable is earthquake. So one of the person told that basically, in front of the public and in front of the news channel, basically the tectonic plates basically concept is there, basically that basically is different thing basically. But in real, basically the earthquake happens on the base of the energy which is added by the power company, energy company, and the nuclear power company. Basically, they sets the environment, and on the base of that only the environment gets sets and the earthquakes happens. So one of the person told that basically earthquake basically comes on the base of stories, right? Basically, then he told that basically yes, the each and every energy basically are stored in the form of stories only. Basically, in this world, basically there are 110 crore metrics. Basically, you can say that basically there are 110 crore stories basically which is settled in the environment. That also you can say. So one person told that basically who is the master, who is the most powerful story, basically who basically writes the most powerful story basically. Then he told that that's very difficult to say. Yeah, basically that's basically depends upon the most powerful blood cells basically in this world, basically most powerful blood cells which connected up to, I don't know up to what level, basically each and everything basically he has touched in the universe, each and everything basically connected to the satellites, each and everything basically connected. That is the most powerful blood cells basically. And if that generates the energy basically, that is the matrix basically which is the most powerful basically. Then one of the person asked actually, there are, you got the information that 110 crore 110 crore matrix basically are there, right? Then he told that yes, 110 crore metrics basically are there in the world. So this 110 crore metrics basically are uh, on the base of certain level of stories, right? Basically, and these stories basically are equal to blood cells. That also you can see. For example, one person basically got lots of disease, and then they basically tracked that disease. Then basically they told that basically he actually had got lots of struggle in his life, and at last basically he got disease. He actually got lots of struggle in his life, and at last basically he got lots of disease basically. So like this he got the disease basically. So that basically is you can say the most powerful blood cells basically, you can say. So assume that basically one person told that basically in this world basically there are most powerful areas basically, who are the, which is the most powerful areas. Then he told that basically most powerful area basically, mostly basically it might be some king's palace basically. So king's palace might be the most powerful area. Then he told that that means you want to say the king is the basically most powerful blood cells in the world basically. Then he told that basically it might be possible, it might be possible, but there are basically 110 crore basically energy basically, that are the stories basically which are dumped into the environment basically by the power company, nuclear power company, and the energy company basically. They say that basically this is the most powerful blood cells basically in the blood cells in the basically earth planet. So one of the person told that basically uh, which is the most powerful blood cells basically in this world basically. Then he told that need to find here basically, that need to find with the software company basically, that need to find with the software company. Then he told that okay, so let me find it, and then basically please let me know. Then he told that basically for example, one person told that when you read this book basically, then this energy gets generated. Then that person read this book, then that totally different energy gets generated. If that person read this book, then basically totally different. So like this, each and every people basically reads the certain level of books. The energy are totally different basically. It's not basically the same energy gets generates. Reason, there are 110 metrics, 110 crore metrics in this world basically, which is connecting to the each and every world basically, and telling that basically we are basically handling the entire world metrics basically. So assume that basically metrics basically you can say that the metric, for example Microsoft is there basically. Microsoft is selling that basically I got the contract of 1500 buildings basically, which is moving in the, sorry, which is not building basically can't move basically, but building moves basically. When the big level of earthquake happens, that time basically building moves. If you want to track basically you can track it. Or basically the tsunami basically happens, very big level tsunami, that time basically the building moves basically. That basically how basically it's a sea attraction or basically what, I don't know, but the building moves basically. That means sea water is very dangerous basically, that also you can say, very very dangerous basically. If it can attract the entire building basically, the building moves basically towards the sea, then you can just imagine na, basically how powerful sea water basically is, how powerful the sea water is basically. Then he told that yes, here basically you are correct. Sea water is very powerful. This basically you can't track through the video basically, because in video basically you can't see the real picture basically. That you have to see live basically. Then only basically you can say that basically yes, your building actually was moving towards the sea basically. Actually we thought that basically sea water is coming, that's fine. But within that time period basically the buildings are also basically moving towards sea water basically. So like these things are also basically there. But the most powerful metrics basically in this world basically, assume that it is settled in the some country basically, assume that it's settled in some Bangalore city. Just taking an example basically. In Bangalore city, this is the powerful metrics which is settled basically. Then he told that basically why this is settled here basically. Then one of the person basically asked. Then he told that basically that might be some reason here. Without reason basically in Earth planet, not a single grass also basically grow. That also basically grass color basically is green basically, and there are also reason also basically it is green. So without reason as nothing basically gets creates. That the person basically told. That actually that person basically told, who was actually into the matrix creation. Then he told that yeah, basically what, how basically you can say that basically this matrix is the most powerful matrix basically, and what actually matrix are doing, that also is the question basically. In this world basically there are 110 crore matrix basically, which is created by set of stories basically, and there are lots of old stories also basically in this world basically. So how you can say that basically this is the most powerful universe, sorry, most powerful matrix basically, how you can say this basically. So in next video basically we are going to see little bit more about the matrix basically, that is basically 110 crore matrix. In the 110 crore basically India is having 10 crore matrix, and USA is telling that we have 3 crore matrix, which basically we are handling it very easily basically. They are basically telling that we are not facing any type of problem basically. India is also telling that we basically are not facing a single problem basically in the matrix creation in the across the building basically. So next video basically we are going to see basically how India and USA is handling the matrix, and how many types of matrix basically are there in this world, that is 110 types of, and which is the most powerful matrix basically, which is generated basically or basically connected somewhere in Bangalore basically. In next video basically we are going to see this.